Hi, everybody. I can't see you yet, but I know you're here. I feel like I'm being stalked by the numbers on YouTube. I can't see anybody, but you guys are here, right? Because I can see them going up. This is so nerve-wracking always. It's like, is anybody going to come in the play in the sandbox with me? Oh, there you guys are. Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. I'm drinking hot water because I'm trying not to be a chub muffin. I'm very much a chubby today. So I'm detoxing. I'm detoxing, y'all. Detoxing. Oh, I forgot. Well, I've been drinking. Oh, I have this. I've been drinking this. Do you guys drink this? It is Lemon Love. I'm not in love with lemon. I could be, but I'm not because it's not cake. But it's called Lemon Love and it's lemon, stevia, and cayenne pepper. This is what I'm doing. I know my Facebook Live, I had to run out the door because I was meeting the tow truck guy down the street. Excuse me. I found a guy to tow Keithy's lemon water. And then hot water. I'm just trying to get in shape for summer. Not that we have anything to do in summer, but you never know. We might have something to do. Not that I'll be doing it, but either way, I'm trying to get in shape. Oh gosh, I've got to catch up with everybody. I got people screaming at me if I did this, if I did that. I can barely get out of bed in the morning. However, today, Communist Canada, yeah. Fake applause. Okay, anyway, today I almost got everything done. Somebody's mom died. Oh gosh, I'm sorry about that. Um, yeah, I'm not going to tan because I have marks on my face from the sun from running, but you get the point. Anyway, I have to fix my hair now. I just literally ran in the door and threw some different spray. I just almost got everything done today that I had to do. But when I did with a hat, exactly, sunscreen and shade, basically making it Alaska. So I had to leave my Facebook Live because I went down the street to pick up Keith's bike. You can't pick it up, it's destroyed. But I went down the street to meet the tow truck guy who was very cool. I had bought the service at wherever I said I bought it at, wherever the heck I did, AAA, and they don't tow for fun. They only tow if you're towing off the ground at an accident on a motorbike or if you're towing it to the shop. But no, I was on Facebook earlier, Facebook. No face in the blanket today, I know. So anyway, that's what I did. That's what I did. I got the bike towed up the street and over to the shop for them to take a look at it so that I can know some stuff so that I can write some stuff down. Yeah, no, Keith isn't I thought it was Keithy in the blanket, but Jesus, I don't think Jesus is visiting me. He visits all of us, but I just thought it was Keithy. Anyway, that's what, is it me or people going insane? People are ridiculous. Oh. Anyway, I took the bike up there and then I came back down. Oh my God, Jackie. I'm going to beat Jackie up now. Thank you, Jackie. Hey, I don't know what to say. Jackie, I'm going to beat you up. You'll be very happy today. Maybe you won't be. I don't know. But I'm going to edit your video after I do this. I just did Angie's video tonight. And I just did the little banner like I do right there. You can see, Jackie, I just did it to post of your beautiful little girl. So everybody tune back in to see, I know Jackie's so sweet. Tune back in to see Jackie's daughter's video because that is the one I did today. That's what I did in between going, well, what did I do? Oh no, I went running. Jackie's not a millionaire. Jackie is just being super kind. Maybe she's a millionaire. I shouldn't say that. We're all millionaires. Just think it, right? Just envision it. The guy won the Mega Millions or the girl, whoever, in Burbank. So thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Jackie. Oh my God, you too. Okay, so the guy that won $980 million in a Burbank store. Hello, we all go there. We all buy shit there, but no, we don't win it, do we now? Or I'd have been a millionaire, in which case it would have been really great. So having said that, I've got Jackie's video I'm editing after this because I couldn't get it edited before, but I went running at 5:30. which was very cool. I have to show you a picture because one of my friends in Santa Clarita on one of the trails I do posted a cougar on her run on the ground. I mean, the time frame is like, whenever she said, the time frame was like 9 something when she filmed it, I think, when she got it. Look who's on the ground. Can you see him on the ground there? That's in Santa Clarita, y'all. Can you see this? See him? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. You see him? There's your cougar right there. That's on the, was it 750 million? Sure, whatever it was. Isn't that cute? I mean, you can see him. He's like lounging on, I know, there he is. I had just run by because I think she took that picture around 9:31 and I think I just finished before 9. But it's right in the spot where you see them there. There's like a traverse they climb over. I'm a cougar. Yeah, this is a different kind of cougar. No, the jackpot's still 750 million. I don't know. Somebody won in Burbank. Let's look it up. I was pretty sure somebody won, but maybe I'm wrong because I just catch bits of the news. Okay, maybe Mega Millions winner. I don't know who it is. Mega Millions winner in Burbank. I thought they said that. Could be wrong, y'all. Could be wrong. That would be awful if it didn't happen and I just made this whole... No, here you go. It's sold at the liquor store in Burbank. This is the fucking store that we all buy. My mother-in-law bought tickets at this store every single lottery. She bought scratchers. In fact, I've been in this store for other Mega Millions. It's on Magnolia. It was on the way up to the bar. There it is. There's the store right there. 900 Mega Millions sold at La Paz, which is January 13th, 21. Sold that store because our family owned a bar called the Red Rooster just up from that store. And everybody, well, not me, I don't gamble, but just because I never win. I should win if I'm psychic, right? If I'm not fucking psychic, why don't I win? But anyway, the whole family would stop there and buy tickets and all of that. And not this time. I mean, we would drive. Yeah, Red Rooster. Yeah, it was a bar and a restaurant. It's known in the Valley. I think they owned it. Well, John's family owned it before I married into the family. Bought it in like 1964. I came into it in the 80s. So, and it was still there. So it was very, wait, someone asked why she blocked me. I have no idea. I don't know why you're blocked. I don't know who you are. If you're blocked on my channel, you must have said something fucked up. So now you're sneaking in, if that's what you did. Because I block assholes. So that's what you did. Yeah, really. No one needs that much money. I'm just saying it's only 900,000. Wait, it's a million. Oh, 900,000. Sorry. I'm asking why. Oh, not you. I'm like, if I blocked you, you must be an asshole. Listen to me. I'm like, well, if you blocked me, if I blocked you, reverse world. Okay. Oh, South Dakota, jackpot. Okay. I got you 750 million. I got you. Thank you. I get what you're saying. Yeah. All right. So that's a shitty win, but it's still 900,000. If that's wait, what did I just say? I'm so confused. I can't get anything right. I guess that's almost $1 million. It doesn't matter. I didn't win. Somebody won. Let's applaud them. Okay. That would be so fun. Okay. Oh, heart, the title on this live. Yeah, I know. Well, vodka, you could go there and buy vodka too. I delete myself off planet. Okay. What's your take on Cal City boy missing? I don't even know about that. I literally haven't watched anything. Yeah, I don't have gambler's luck. A lot of people I know do. There's a lot of gamblers in like the Bella family, not my gene pool, but the one I married into. There's a lot of gamblers. There's a lot of addiction and shit. I consider gambling an addiction, unless of course you're winning like a bitch all the time. You know who's a good gambler? Arlene is a good gambler. She's not here right now, but she actually is good. She kind of wins when she gambles. Cindy's a good gambler. I'm not. I'm like, if I think of putting like a sack of cash down, I'm like, oh, no, I can't. Saging is good. Saging is good, but you have to do other kinds of cleansing along with saging. You have to do other kinds of cleansing. Salt baths, prayer, continually psychic hygiene. I play the penny slots, $20 all day long. That's about how I am. Well, one time, okay, so one time when the kids were little, we went to Circus. You know Circus? Because they had this big, the reason I went to Circus is A, there's like rides for the kids and rock climbing and all that, right? But they have sponge cake at Circus, and it's like this big, like strawberry shortcake, sponge cake. I'll go for the food. Yeah, I said that. Anyway, so I went for the sponge cake, and I took my sponge cake and I sat at this thing, and I wanted to win the car. So everybody went to bed. I got up out of bed. I went down and got more sponge cake, which I don't really eat sponge cake anymore after that, because I thought about the sponge cake growing in my stomach after I ate like a foot-long sponge cake, and I was like, ooh, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that. So, oh, you won 5,000 on the slots. Yeah. I'm banned. Somebody got banned from Circus. I didn't pull that one yet. But I ate, yeah, strawberry sponge cake, but I was so like anxiety ridden after I got up in the middle of the night. You know, there's no time. So the kids were asleep. John was asleep, and I go downstairs and I eat the sponge cake. And then I'm thinking, oh God, what if it expands in my intestines? What if it, like, I started to have OCD, anxiety over it. So then I just sat there gambling, and they had to come down and get me in the morning because I guess I hadn't moved for hours. So yeah, I really can't do that. I didn't win the car. I didn't move, whatever. And the sponge cake lived in my stomach, and I still have nightmares about the sponge cake. Oh, sponge cake. I love sponge cake, but not after that incident. And after I got pregnant with Jason, no more lobster. I don't like lobster no more. Let's see. If you ate a watermelon seed, it would grow in your stomach. Yeah, I remember. Or gum would never go out of your body. But sponge cake in its entirety is a sponge cake. So how do I stay energetic? I'll tell you. It's definitely not the lemon drink, the lemon love drink. I know. Well, no, the sponge cake made me, I mean, think SpongeBob. No, but think about it. Sponge cake. It kind of rises with the batter, and then you put it in your stomach, and it was a foot-long sponge cake. Yeah. Bobby, you and I are doing zero sugar. Okay, I had a little bit of sugar. Who am I lying to? But not a lot. I ate chicken for dinner. I ate chicken. I ate onions, sweet potato, something else in there. Anyway, that's what I did. And so I'm drinking lemon love. I'm not in love with it. I'm just doing it so I can get off of, you know, whatever. I had 2 coffees or 2 cappuccinos. Okay, 6 shots of espresso if you must. Stop making me tattle on myself. And then a protein bar. And I had this really good thing. Oh yeah, Lucky Charms. I used to do that for dinner too. The little marshmallows, I pick them all out. I don't eat the cereal. I just pick out the marshmallows because I'm all about the sugar. You had chicken too. Yeah, I know, I'm purging. You and I talked about that at Christmas after I ate all your cookies, Bobby. Bobby sent me cookies, and it's supposed to be for everybody, but they got here first. So guess what? I fucking ate them. I left a few. Then I grabbed them back out of people's hands and ran in the other direction like this. I use, what is my protein bar? Oh my God. I can't remember my protein bar. It's like crunchy chocolate something. It's a low carb protein bar. It's still chemicals. I know it's still chemicals. It shouldn't be, but it's easy for me to eat because all I want to do is eat cake. So I ate the protein bar, but I had this really great, do you guys go to Sprouts? Anybody go to Sprouts? So I had this really great protein drink at Sprouts, no carbs, low calories, made from oat milk. And you can make your own oat milk, okay? Sloan and Bobby, I had a protein bar zone. Oh, there, chocolate mint. I'm trying so hard. I'm drinking a lot of water. I went to my acupuncturist. I did all of my stretching at the chiropractor. I did the infrared lights. I'm doing all of that. Oh God, I may have eaten some low carb ice cream today. Jesus, the fuck is calling me? Oh, you turned 60. Sorry. You turned 60. Happy birthday. I think I did eat some low carb ice cream today. I cheated already. Shit. Uh-huh. Okay, so now that I've thoroughly bored you guys to death, Okay, so what I was doing this morning, yeah, almond milk I would do, but it does have a lot of sugar and I'm allergic to almonds, so there's that. Um, but no, what I was gonna say is I heard, let's see, sprouted pumpkin seeds are good to snack on. They would be, but I can't go down that road either because there's a lot of salt and then I'll blow up like a beast. I've been eating everything because it's my birthday. Oh, keep eating. That's what I love. I love almond milk, prefer it in my cereal. Can't do regular milk. I do non-fat, but that's because almond milk makes me itchy. It makes me itchy in my throat. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. No, buy unsweetened almond milk. Well, it still makes me itchy in my throat. The almonds make me itchy. I do drink milk and I don't do cashews. I don't do any kind of nuts. Well, that's not true. But anyway, any kind of edible nuts. Okay. That's not true. All right, I'll shut up. So I was clearing, I'm detoxifying. Wait, happy birthday, Miss Sunshine. I can't even see what your thing says there. So I'm detoxifying. So I had to go find mouthwash without fluoride in it. So no fluoride in my mouthwash, no fluoride in my toothpaste. Big ones, no fluoride in anything. That's what I was out doing this morning. So I did that. And that's where I picked up what, you all? Lemon love. No fluoride. No fluoride, y'all. No fluoride. Because you know it blocks you. The fluoride blocks you, right? Tom's. But wait, don't block the pituitary gland. Exactly. Yeah, no, I got Tom's. Of course, I buy Jason's because I have a Jason. But he doesn't make toothpaste. But that's besides the point. But the mouthwash, unless it says no fluoride in it, then it has fluoride in it. So you don't want to get mouthwash with fluoride. Like it's got to say no fluoride. So that's what I did. I found some and it was called Paradonic something at the health food store. So that's what I did. Organic foods, you know what? All I want, it does block the pineal gland. Now I heard this is an interesting statement I heard today. I forget where I heard it, but somebody was talking about somebody and referring that to them as an RACIST. Now I have to spell words because we're all in kindergarten. I always oil pull with coconut oil. Because we're in kindergarten, I can't say real words, right? So, oh my God, they gave me fluoride at the dentist today. How to detox. Don't let them give you fluoride. Why you need fluoride for? You're not a baby. Yeah, my makeup does not look bad today. I've got to work on my wings. My wings were screwed up. I had it on because I was filming and stuff in kindergarten too. Well, no, we're not. I mean, they force babies and you think you want to be a good mom. So you're like, sure, do the fluoride treatment because you don't know. But fluoride is, it's a neurotoxin. It's terror and it doesn't help your teeth. But the wings are the hardest part. I love to wing like just thick wings. I just love thick wings on my eyes. I love to throw like eyeliner on my face like a war paint. I don't even want to look glamorous. I like it just to be like, ugh. That's what I like it. Okay, so fluoride, it came from World War II, and it's actually a neurotoxin. But in order to actually correct everything that goes on with fluoride in your body, you have to kind of, you really have to also make your shower a shungite shower head. You have to do that. I haven't used fluoride toothpaste for a long time, but I did fluoride my teeth when I was younger because I didn't have a choice. And I did fluoride, we put in shungite in our water. And I also have a water purifier thing. So I put shungite. I taught Keith how to do that in the bottom. It filters it out. It's basically what they use in the filters anyway. So I have shungite in there, but you have to get a shower head with that. And I listened to this supposedly RACIST. I'm not supposed to make hand gestures. I don't know. I'm going to get in trouble for everything I say. Shungite, it actually, if you put it in your water bottle or whatever, it takes all of it's what they use in the bottom of filtration systems anyway, is shungite. Comes in slabs, but you can get it in little things. Anyway, I heard that somebody thought that people of color were stronger and better and more equipped because, and the woman's argument was the pineal gland was more open, so therefore they were more spiritual. And I'm wondering if that's true. In America, it wouldn't be true because they probably have the fluoride in the water as well, right? So there's that. I know I'm going to start spelling like I did around the kids. Fuckoff, like that. That's what I'm going to do. Hello from Ontario, California, not Canada. Ontario, California. Oh, I got you. Good one. Yes, Ontario, up the street by the airport. I know where you are. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm in a ridiculous. So I've been watching Fudge. Fudge is good. Don't get me started because I'll just run out the door and go eat some kind of crazy stuff. Okay. Yeah, the bottles are important. I mean, there's so many different things you can do. There's so many different things you can do in order to stop yourself from ingesting chemicals. But what do I think about the zombie apocalypse? Good God, hurry up with it. Aren't you sick of this? Like, does anybody actually watch the news and go, I wonder what's going to happen? You know what? One puppet clown to another puppet clown. Monkey puppet changes jobs, suits, and it's like, dun, 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 dun. The circus is coming to town in a different direction. Who cares? Does anybody care? I don't care. I mean, I guess some people do, but really, quite frankly, what are we going to say about that? Yeah, they say natural law is back. I don't even really know what that means. Do we really know what that means? What do you all think that means? I don't know what that means. I do. I want the zombies to hurry up. I mean, there are zombies on planet Earth. You'll see them. When you talk to them, they just keep going, like that. News will become very boring from here on out. Well, yeah, until they make up something like, you know, whatever. Try a 5-day vegetarian challenge. It's not hard for me. I very rarely eat meat. Have you heard of missing boys in Ohio? No, I haven't. Means we are no longer slaves to the government. Yeah, okay. As soon as you stop paying your taxes, then I'll believe you. Right? So as soon as you all stand up and say no to that, and that actually goes through without them confiscating everything you own or shooting you, then I'll say free to natural order. I don't know that we're free, though. I don't believe it for 1 second. We're going into the Pluto return. The Pluto return for the United States. Okay, mommies. I know. I can't help saying you all, and I'm Canadian. I'm like, you all. What the heck was I going to say? Oh my God. I can't. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. America's going into the Pluto return in February of 2022. Pluto return is destructive, upheaval for the better. But do you really want to be here for that? Because like for the better, like, I don't know. Just think of world, WAR, and then add a 3 to it, because that's where we're going. I know they've said we've already had that, but the Gulf War, I don't consider that. No offense to anybody in the Gulf War. I think this is like a full-on, I know I'm sweating from running around. Yeah, they're very loud spiritually. It's a spiritual war. It's very much a spiritual war. Somebody just texted me something. Look at this. Oh my God. No, that person didn't die. No one cares. People been dropping like flies. I heard that somebody who went into, okay, where was it? The Capitol? Whatever. I don't know if it was the White House or the Capitol. I don't know where they went this weekend. I don't even care. Those are all whatever. Do I look wet? She look wet. Thank you. You look, that's a good observation. I'm not even going to talk to you. But whoever went wherever they went and did whatever they did last week or on the 16th or the 6th or the 11th or whenever it happened, somebody killed themselves. There was an SUICIDE with this person, whoever it is. So go look that up. Look that one up. Okay. So there you go. Let's see. They're making us wear the underwear on our face now. Oh, yeah. Ottawa. You know, Ottawa. These people got to stop. Okay. Like I put on Facebook, I'm doing YouTube and they start calling. So guess what's going to happen? They're going to be turned off. They're off. I have another phone, but it won't ring because nobody has that number. It's my secret phone and y'all ain't getting it. Okay. Pluto. No, it's not your Pluto. It's the United States chart Pluto return. So Pluto is hell. I mean, you know, a legit, yeah, well, no, I don't know. I don't even know who the guy is. I don't watch the news. I get bits and pieces. Yeah, well, if the bitch is on death row, then I guess, you know, if she wants to play stupid, I guess they're going to kill. I don't agree with killing anybody. Shot himself in the chest. Oh, I knew it. Okay, yeah. She was shot. She was shot in the chest. Do you all remember that Sylvia Brown interview? Does anybody remember that? So funny. Anyway, Sylvia Brown, not that I should make fun of psychics. I should probably refrain. But anyway, Sylvia Brown was being asked by this family what happened to their daughter. And she's like, she was shot. She was shot in the chest. And then the father stands up. He's like, no. He's all confused. He's like, no. She died in her bed in her room. And she's like, she was shot. She was shot in the chest. It's really funny. You have to watch it. It's like it's good on Montel. Yes, on Montel. When I did Montel, they made me hide in the guest room because Montel would shoot, at least when I went there, he would shoot 4 episodes in a day. It might have been 3. I don't know. Norway. Hello from Norway, whatever time it is. Anyway, Montel, and going up to that, she was shot. Yeah, she was shot. She was shot in the chest. Anyway, going up to Montel, to the studio, you had to get in those small New York elevators, not like LA elevators, these tiny, tiny, crickety little things. And I have panic attack anyway. Panic attack. So I'm squished in there in my winter boots and my winter jacket, and I'm going into the green room, but I can't go in the regular green room. No, I cannot. I cannot do that. And I have to be hidden out in another room because Sylvia is going to get mad if there's another psychic doing the Montel show. So they literally snuck me, the mistress, like I'm like the mistress hoe in the background. So I'm like the show hoe. So I'm the show hoe in the background, and the regular, the wife, which was Sylvia, she's over there and I'm in the mistress part. I can't come out because she's going to get mad at Montel. What the hell? Whose show is it? What is she going to do? What is she going to do to him? She wants to be on TV. You know, I'm thinking, did I fuck him? Like, I don't think I fucked him. So why am I hiding in this room? But, I was in the back room. That's where I was. So I was in the back there because she was going to go a little bit, you know, cray-cray on him. That's where I was. So it was Mistress Sloan in the back, Mistress Showho. They're like, shh, don't come out. So she would do show number 1, and like the whole studio was packed. So Montel would switch his shirt like we do on YouTube, like people do on YouTube. And so I think they had a bunch of cheerleaders or like a pep squad or a pep rally or some kind of thing. And there was something, and they were all like running on stage. And so I could hear all this loud noise. So then I snuck to the bathroom, and then I snuck back into my little room by myself. Anyhow, then they shot another one, and then I was on the 3rd episode. So then Sylvia was gone, and I was there, and then I was on the 4th episode. But there were 2 different shows, and I was doing 2 different things, okay? So it was 2 different things. I didn't care. I'll be a mistress show ho for some cash. That's okay. And I got to talk about stuff. So that was, that was okay. I have no idea. I don't consider anything in this country valid, sorry, or any country. I am a child of the universe, and that's what I'm going to start espousing now. My allegiance is to the spaceship that I came down here on that dropped me off and didn't fucking pick me back up, punishing me because I'm here. I think she did. Actually, Sylvia wasn't a bad psychic. I think maybe, I mean, it's really, really hard to read people, and you're not going to be perfect. You're not going to be perfect. People go, oh, wow, how come you got that wrong? You know, and I'm like, oh my God, whatever. because we're human beings. But Sylvia wasn't bad. I have heard readings that she did for people that were really, really good. So I wouldn't say she wasn't psychic. I think she was psychic, actually. I think she was as psychic as anybody can be, to tell you the truth. It's just when well, no, she was human. She was pretty authentic and she was pretty human. You know, I don't know about her son doing readings. It's not that they can't. You know, the fluoride got to Sylvia. I think she died of a heart attack, right? Yeah, it was a heart attack, and I forget. But she wrote a lot of stuff. Some of it's interesting, some of it's not. But you have to understand, it's how it's perceived when you're picking up information. It's how it's perceived. Like somebody called me, texted me. One of I'm not going to say who it is because you all know who it is. But oh my God, you see a face in the blanket again? Is it coming back? But somebody texted me and they had a dream, and it was a dream about two people passing away in this person's life. And she's like, what does this mean? And I said, well, it can be precognitive. It can be precognitive. It can actually tell you the story of what's coming up, or it can be a metaphor for something else. You have to be equipped to hook into the information when it comes. So Sylvia, I mean, look, she started out on TV. She was one of the first to come in and do it. For you guys that don't know, not that, hopefully YouTube's not going to ban me for this. I mean, I got nothing else to talk about, so it's pretty lame over here. It's pretty lame here. But I started on camera in Los Angeles. Now, this is in Los Angeles while I was preggers with Jason. Big fat pregger. Pregnant. No, I wasn't that fat yet. But anyway, I got hired over at NBC on a show called The Other Side. And the reason I got the job, and I've told this story before. So I had a speeding ticket. Yes, that's me. I had one. Okay. I had one. Wait, she changed her last name. Why does that make her a fraud? Why can't you change your last name? Adopted people change their names all the time. Is that fraudulent or just a name change? I've got to stop saying tonight. Anyway, I had to go to driver's ed, or driver's, where you do the ticket. I didn't want to go, so I left it till the last week. And the only class that was in Los Angeles back then in 92, 93, 90, no, it was 92. It was with Pregnant with Jason, 92, was one in Hollywood, and it was a comedy class. And they didn't have one 8-hour thing. Like, they want to torment you for 8 hours because you went through a red light. Meanwhile, they're taking $900 for the ticket. Like, you got my money. Why are you wasting my time too? I know not to speed. I was in a hurry, or whatever people say. So I went to the comedy class, and the first night you got to stand up and you got to say your name and what you do. So me, I'm like, I'm Sloan. Obviously, I speed. I don't do speed, but I was speeding, and I'm an astrologer. That's what I said. So I had to go back the next day to finish the last 4 hours. When I went in, we all had to stand up, and this guy, and I remember his name. Now, I hope I do remember. His name was Chip, like chocolate chip. And so Chip says, he stands up and he says, I'm a producer on an MBT, on a psychic show on NBC, or a metaphysical, or whatever he said. So the class teacher says, hey, talk to Sloan. She's one of your people. And that is how I worked for the next 4 years, on and off. Through 2 pregnancies, I got let go. The show closed down on November of 95, right before I had Keith. So I went through 2 pregnancies, and I worked non-stop. So I worked the whole time, meeting this man at Chip Coffee. No, it wasn't Chip Coffee. Chip Coffee, if he was around, I didn't know him. This was a producer on the show. No, it wasn't Chip Coffee. No, that comes after. That comes way, way after. This is in 92. So a lot of people don't know that. And before that, no, I'm thinking back. That was actually in 93, 94, 95. 92 with Jason was Dionne Warwick. Well, it wasn't. It was Linda Georgian. Okay, don't yell at me. Psychic Friends Network. I wrote with their infomercials based off of some client stories and did some infomercials. That's what that was. I remember Pregnant with Jason after, so I did that, and that bounced into that. But I was in that, you see a cat. Stop looking at the chair, y'all. I'm putting a pillow there. But either way, through both pregnancies, I worked on camera, going all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Sylvia and Van Prague were two of the ones that got it more mainstream, got kind of mainstreamish after that. So then everybody was a psychic suddenly, but I really was doing the work before that. So there you go. There you go. Let's see. This is blabbing. Oh yeah, it is. Ah. Hi, Ashley. John Edwards on the other side. No, not his show. This was another show. It was hosted by a preacher. It was hosted by a preacher, and I can't remember his name, but I really liked him. And that little news anchor, Dana, was it Dana Fleming? The second half. There was a guy in the first half, host, who was a minister, and then Dana Fleming came in halfway through whatever they were doing. And that's what happened. So was he Spanish? No. And I can't remember what his name was. He was a nice guy. He wore glasses, but they explored everything from the metaphysical to life after death to energy with people to murder to, no, his name wasn't Sid. I don't know who you guys are talking about. No, there was no Spanish psychic on. I don't know who the Spanish psychic was. Thank you, Robin. Thank you all. Jackie, of course. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Channel Aleister Crowley. No, if you guys, okay, so you want to talk Aleister Crowley, I'll talk that way with you. All right, I know everybody's a fan of Aleister Crowley, as above, so below. Here's the kicker. He didn't mean as above, so below, the way that people think. Well, let me preface that. People think as above, so we live above, so below, dark energy, right? Because that's where he meant it when he was alive. But now people tattooing that shit all over their body, thinking it means as above, so below, like in heaven we are here. No, he didn't mean that. He meant as above, this side up, that side down. That's what he meant, but people don't get that, okay? They don't get it. They don't get it. So I can't. He was a devil. Well, of course, he was a Luciferian. And Aleister Crowley, like the river, exactly, as above, so below. So people say, I don't care what you say. I really don't. Just because Aleister Crowley is bad, bad, bad. As I said, I love I'm getting hot, boiling hot now. I think I left the oven on with the sweet potato. Oh, Walter. Yeah, they did some kind of a miniseries. I know nothing about him. I don't really know anything about anybody unless I've run into them in my personal life. For real. But Aleister Crowley started a friendship. He followed Luciferianism with his own little twist on Satanism, I guess. I'm not supposed to say that on here. He had it with his own little twist. But yeah, no, I have the oven on over there is what I have. And I had the heater on right there. So I just got really hot. But when you're talking about Aleister Crowley, understand every person is entitled to do, we have free will here within the context of probably fated situations. So we do have free will and we can do what we want. Okay. Like you're entitled. I mean, if you want to go out and, run rickshaw over everybody, you can do it. And people make a mistake when they say, I've got to stop saying tonight. People make a huge mistake when they say you can't befriend somebody who is of a different understanding. For example, a Luciferian or a Muslim, or not that they're the same. Don't go yelling at me. I'm just naming, or a Christian or a Catholic or whoever. That's not actually true. Because if you are of God, God always puts the counterbalance. So if you're of any God, they're going to put the counterbalance in front of them. So people are going to be friends whether they do it. Now, if you're committing heinous weirdo crimes like Aleister Crowley was suggesting one does, and then if there's any kind of inappropriateness towards children, I'm not going to be your friend. I don't care what you are. I'm not going to be your friend, right? No. But Aleister Crowley, Jim Parsons, and Mr. What's his name that runs that cruise show down there? What's that show with Tom Cruise? What's the church? Scientology? L. Ron Hubbard. They were all roommates. So NASA, or Jet Propulsion Lab, was created by one of Crowley's, right-hand buddies. Yes, the Vatican, witches at black masses. Now, I love Ozzy, but when you say the word witches at black masses, think Catholic mass. Don't yell at me. Don't come for me for that. They just flip the clothing and they switch it around and they switch a few things up, but they don't give you all the information, so you don't know what you're doing. So that what's on your necklace, the word fuck is on my necklace because Lori got me this word. Fuck. Oh, Barbara Bush, I love because she talks about fetus in a jar. So Google Barbara Bush. Yes, Jack Parsons. Sorry, what do I say? John Jim Parsons. I say Jack, Jim, whatever. That guy that created Jet Propulsion Lab. Libra Lori got me the necklace for Christmas that says F-U-C-K on it. So that's the best word on planet Earth. But yeah, Jim Parsons, Aleister Crowley, and L. Ron Hubbard all were roommates. Now understand, when they participate, understand what those three men created in this world, conjuring up with their energy. So they conjured up a lot of things. And keep in mind, if this world is run in a beast system, which it is, it's very much that, which is fine. It is. It's Jack Parsons. Okay, whatever. Jim, Jack, whatever his name was. I don't care. But you know who I mean. The guy that created Jet Propulsion Lab, which ephemeruses come from. I mean, that's where they come from. They come from girlfriend. Yes, exactly. I know. Yeah, I know the history. I can't remember it all. I can't remember it all the way back. I mean, I knew it for a long time. Yeah, Jim Parsons, Big Bang Theory. Still funny. Yeah, not him. I don't know about him. I don't know about him. The Church of the Pope is a snake. Look at the, yeah, no, the Church of the Pope. Well, obviously they do rituals. They do the sodomy rituals to elevate the soul through the crown chakra through using the pineal, however you say it, gland. I can't say it today. I'm having trouble. But they do that. That's the sodomy ritual. And it's a right through. Occult means not, I'm not talking about pineal, Jesus, pineal gland. I'm like, you know, the penis gland. See where my mind goes? It's not the same as people in a loving relationship or people having sex for fun. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there is an actual thing where people use that type of interaction in order to elevate through the crown chakra quickly. It's practiced in different sects of religion, I guess. However, it should not be practiced on people that don't have consent, I would say. That's what I would say. But I want everybody, turmeric on the third eye. I did a video on that, putting turmeric on your third eye for like a month to clear it so it goes through this way. Also cleansing the body, doing that. No, they say that. People got to stop saying. I mean, I think the Pope's still out there. I think he's still running around. It takes more than 2 days to, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. Is Congress are they even there? I can't watch the news. Sex magic, exactly. Pineal gland, exactly. They named it for pine cone, correct. But you can access it through that kind of interaction, the sodomy thing I was talking about. You can do it through that, and that's why you will find the priests have gotten in so much trouble. Okay, that's why those priests have gotten in so much freaking trouble. They've gotten in a lot of trouble over that. And it's not sexually oriented the way it would appear that way. And so people go, oh my God, they're this and that. What they don't understand that it's actually done to harness energy. And I was listening to this wild thing. What if, okay, our third eye, right, it is. And they are pedos, that's right. But that's part of their ritual to elevate their energy. Yes, oil pulling will detox. Exactly. I don't like any politician, but that's life. No, neither do I. And I don't understand why we follow the system that's out there. It's like buffoonery. They're all buffoons. I mean, they're buffoons. Like I mean, I could have fun with any of them at dinner, I'm sure, but they are buffoons. I mean, what is this going off? I've been doing liver detoxing tea. What is this going on? What is happening? Why am I here? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but why are we all here? Yeah, anybody can, don't give your DNA to anyone. Well, they clone you. We know this. They're clowns. Yeah, they're asshats. That's what they are. I can't. I cannot anymore. I'm like, I'm closing my laptop. Sorry. I can't go on. Yeah, no, they should. I never did. I can't. No, it's not ascension right now. Oh my God, I read that what is his name? Arnie Hammer? Is that his name? Oh my God. That guy is sending some, like, he's completely out of his body. He has to be out of his body. He has to be out of his body to write that stuff. Did you read those? Somebody sent me those and then I looked them up myself, because you have to look the stuff up. Taking our freedom, that's a problem. Well, yeah, we don't really have freedom because we're in the physical body and we need money to survive and we need food and all of that. Yeah, Arnie, that guy. Okay, who named him Arnie Hammer? Is that like Armin Hammer? Is that a joke? Is it like, what is he? Is this a joke? I don't know. I'm coughing on camera. Yeah, no, I know what he said he was. I know what he said he was, but there's a lot of people that partake in that. There's restaurants in Los Angeles that serve, you can't stop somebody from leaving their body to a dinner restaurant. It's not against the law to eat meat. It's against, that is, a human. That's a moral thing if you want to take it that way. Armie Hammer. Okay, there you go. Armie Hammer. Is he this? Did he make the name up? Armin Hammer? I mean, what is he doing? Who names their kid Armie Hammer? Is that really a name? Okay. Breaking news. Michigan Governor Snyder charged in Flint water crisis. Okay, sure. I don't believe that either. I'm like, breaking news? Nothing's happening. They're just making up just making up stuff. Really, they really are. But I want to know who names their kid Armie Hammer. Who does that? Where's his parents? They caused this problem. Who does that? Baking powder is his best friend. Exactly. Oh my God. But that, I mean, there's so many shows they depict it. They've been slowly desensitizing us to this for years. Now, if you are actually a person that thinks it's okay to do that because you don't know better, that's one thing, like a headhunter in the middle of, wherever, the rainforest. But if you are somebody that knows better, I mean, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no fruit roll-up pants. Oh God, yoga pants, yeah. I'm going to start taking Armie Hammer, is from Arm and Hammer family. His name is Armin. Oh, well then he's one of them. He's just lost. If he's thank you for explaining that, because I'm like, who fucking names their kid that? Even if you are from that, like, what? Are you naming him for that? Understand, the more, the philosophy of Aleister Crowley. Now, one time, and I can't remember this, Deanna and I did a party, and I'm talking, it's got to be, Keithy had to be about 7, so he was 24. So however old he was back then, I mean, however many years ago that was. And I guess I brought through Aleister Crowley at this party. I guess that was the point of the party. I can remember none of it. Deanna tells me about it all the time, and I can remember none of it. None of it. Out of my mind, none of it. Here's the problem. He basically took everything that we don't want to have happen to our children in our lives. Nobody wants to be treated badly. Nobody wants these things unless you're into dominatrix and stuff like that. However, he took it all and he flipped it. So instead of loving your baby, it was do the worst possible things. Instead of be kind to your neighbor, it was do the grossest, horrible things you can do. Yeah, how can he be a former movie star? Who is he? I don't know. He's from the Arm & Hammer family, for real? Well, then he's one of them. Yeah, no, I did. I also one time channeled Eva Braun by accident, meaning the person I was doing the show with, her husband was from that period of time with that particular HILTER person, and Eva Braun came through, and that made me sick for a long time. I mean, it really did make me sick. However, having said that, yeah, it was a couple of years ago. So the energy around Aleister Crowley, and apparently he came through, but I have no memory of it. So Deanna always reminds me, I can't remember. She's like, remember when you said this? I'm like, fuck no, I don't. I have no idea what I said. She knows what I said. She has no, wait, UPU, Universal Projection Unit. I don't know about that either. I'm not really well versed in a lot of the things. I just know what I feel. Let's see. Army's 6'5", FYI. Well, that's fabulous. I'm glad he's tall. I mean, good for him. He rocks, minus his little predilection for human flesh. I mean, really, Sloan, how would you choose tarot cards? I just pick what I like, or I just collect. I do whatever. I do whatever. Okay, wait. Audio, pirate, LOL, bullying their future. I can't even. Army played. I have no idea who these people are because I stopped watching movies when the kids were little. I can only really remember John used to take the kids to the movie theater. I couldn't stand being caged in a movie theater, stuck to pay the money, and then have to force to watch these people for 2 hours. I was bored. So I was out the door. I have no idea what I said. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't. I didn't like movies. I stopped at a certain point. Their energy made me sick, the people. So it was always like, the movies are filled. There are some good ones though. I mean, there's some kind of good ones out there, but I'm not really a huge, I can't sit still. I don't want to sit on the seat. I have no opinion of Billy Graham. I don't even know much about him. I mean, I've seen him up there. What I do know is Barbara Bush. If you Google fetus in a jar, oh my God, you'll just be delighted. She's on Larry King talking about the fetus that she miscarried, that she took home, and she taught her kids birth control message with the fetus in a jar, because we all do that when we miscarry. We take the fucking fetus home in a jar like a pickle and preserve it, and then tell Larry King about it on national TV and think nothing of that, like it's a normal thing to do. Ah, yeah. And they call me crazy. I know, but they call me crazy. I'm saying, really, I've been called crazy. So I don't know what to say. The woman has a fetus in a jar, which is fine, but we all know what that is if you're conjuring up energy. Remember, people talk to you to manifest. Manifest this. Well, it was like a pickle. How did it stay in such good condition until she got on that skeleton Larry King show? You remember, Larry King? I mean, even he's out of the hospital. How bad is this that he's out of the hospital? Hello, folks. I'll stop. How is it that we have, oh yeah, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. She was cuckoo. But how is it Larry King is pickled naturally. He's just like a little old curmudgeonly troll running around like this. He's a real woman ass grabber, I've heard from my friend that lived in a building with him. Yeah, I don't really, how did he get where he is? How did they look back on these people and ask yourself why the hell we're looking at them? Like, why? Your appearance tells what you think. I mean, maybe he can't help it, but like, he doesn't look nice. I don't know. He doesn't look nice. Thank you for that, Robin. Thank you so much. Everybody who sends everything, everybody. And a special thanks to Jackie and Bobby. Bobby, who helps me incessantly with everything. And Jackie, who over tips me or treats me or donates me and sent me t-shirts that I wear, my Lenny Kravitz t-shirt that I love. Yes, that's right. You heard it. The Olsen twins. Yes, the Olsen twins. Well, the Olsen twins are interesting. I don't understand them either. They look like weird little troll dolls right now. And I don't know what it is. It's something in this area of the face. So I don't know if they did something or they just frown all the time. Even like Victoria Beckham, they walk around like this. That's the model face, the most unhappy face. Why can't you smile and be a model? Why can't you like be smiling? Why can't you be smiling? Oh, I know what it is. I'm just asking. No, I don't think those Olsen twins have, I don't think they've had plastic surgery. I'm saying they don't look like they're like, they don't look happy. They look in a state of disarray. I don't see joy. I don't see that. I don't see it with Victoria Beckham. She always looks like she's got something stuck up her ass. Seriously, she always looks like, and it's a bitch face. Yeah, I mean, she's got a bitch face. It's like, not that we don't all feel depressed, and I'm not saying any of them are ugly. I'm saying the look through the unhappy, very unhappy. That's the look. And I don't get it. Like if you're a fashion icon, all three of them are fashion icons. What? They had to work with Bob Saget. That's hilarious. But did Victoria Beckham? I don't know. But I don't understand, like, why the fashion industry can't be joyous. Why? Because you know why? It's reverse world. That's right. It's upside down. It's flipped world. It's go on a ride and upside down. What is up is down. What is down is up. What is black is white. What is white is black is white. Whatever, you get it. It's backwards and forwards. Yes, I know. I do think he's alive. I think he's alive. I think he's alive. That's what I think. Yeah, I don't know what to say about him either. People say no one's home in the eyes. People say all kinds of things. I know things from my personal experience. I know who Lynn Wood is. He's a man, is the man. Oh, is the man. Yeah, no, I know who he is. But still, regardless of who he is, oh my God, my biggest fear on planet Earth is really nothing at this point. So there you go. I don't know what to say. Wait, I'd be mad too, living off of nicotine and caffeine. They can't gain weight. They can't gain weight. You cannot gain weight in this town. Oh my God, no. It's every woman's thing. Like, you can't. You can't. No, you're not going to get hired. But those Olsen twins, I mean, don't they run their own business? I don't know. I see 143 often. 143 what? Obscene will always be used as an article. Yeah. What happened to Ghislaine? Oh God, don't tell me about Bizarro World. Oh yeah, Seinfeld's twinning world, right? I'm like, don't tell me about Seinfeld. Yes, the Bizarro World, the reverse world. Oh my God, he did it on Seinfeld, that bastard. Oh, I know. That's what I was watching, Twilight Zone, and I was like, shit, this dude was. But look at Rod Serling on the Twilight Zone. Okay, you know why I wear my I wear my blush up here. Most women wear it down here because their faces are fuller. Mine is not full. So if I wear it down here, it just makes these cheekbones more stand out, and that's yucky, so I don't like it. Thank you for that, Kat. Thank you so much, all of you, for that. Kind of like goes down like this. So I put it up under here because I'm already like very angular. So that's what I do. Black is the new white and purple is the new orange. Yeah, most people have fuller faces. I don't. I have a very angular face. So that's just the way it is. That's it. Adam Lambert looks joyous to me. Well, I'm glad he's joyous. She's confused, I feel. Oh, you're the troll. I'm not confused. Why the hell do people come onto people's sites and say shit? What is wrong? No, I'm not skinny. I'm actually not skinny. I've never been described as skinny. You're just looking at my face, but I have never been described as skinny. People say it because they see my face, not my ass. That's different. No, I'm not starving. This is really just my face. Yeah, just my face. You look fit and lean. Yeah, but I'm not thin. I'm not thin and I'm at a normal weight, but I have an angular face. So I have a very angular, my son had an angular face too. So it's just a genetic thing. That's how they all look. Oh my God, I hate this phone. Somebody put I look shiny and fake. When that guy comes around again, block that motherfucker off of here. Oh, am I allowed to say that on here? Now I just got in trouble for swearing. Yeah, bone structure, it's just Norwegian. It's European. It's white. It's what it is. It's Irish. It's whatever it is. I look like my mama. However, having said that, those Olsen twins, they shouldn't be unhappy. Aren't they billionaires? And don't they have a clothing company? Thank you, Bobby. I'm laughing. Thank you, guys. No one needs Irish heritage. Yeah. Irish, exactly. And I feel like we all need to see because we can't help how we look unless we can help how we look. They're angry. Yeah, their faces. No, I'm saying there's something in the face. But if you look at the Olsen twins, when they were little, they looked real cute. Everybody looks cute when they're little. We all look cute. But something changed. But I think it's what they show through their eyes. I think it's what shows and radiates through their eyes. That's what I think it is. Something. It's the same with Victoria Beckham. You know what I'll tell you. I was at a party one time. I've been to lots of parties in my life. I was at a party one time. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say what year. And I'm not going to say when. But there was a very famous person who walked by. And the stench of evil on this person. And people did not see it. They were like, oh my God. Oh my God. I have to talk to him. And they were running across the room to talk to this guy, okay? I backed up, almost went through a wall because he walked through the room with the stench of evil, like a skunk shows off its smell, like a skunk that lifted its tail and was like, there you go. And I could really see it. And I was like, whoa. And true evil carries with it a textured cloudiness behind the person, like true evil. And I remember at the party, he was telling everybody that he was a vegetarian. And I was like, your practices for your religion are not vegetarian. You know what I'm talking about. That's what I was thinking in my head. I didn't dare say anything. I didn't fawn over him. I didn't go near him, but I could see it on him. And it's layered just underneath the surface. It's just underneath, and they walk and it permeates. And unless you've been, and that was a true presence of evil. And this person has never been considered evil. He's not in prison. He hasn't murdered anybody that we know of. He's very famous. And I was like, it wasn't in his eyes. It was the body and the way that he walked. And I was like, oh my God, I suddenly felt dirty, like Pigpen, Pigpen in the cartoons, and Pigpen comes in and he's like got all that brown stuff around him. Leonardo DiCaprio. It wasn't DiCaprio. No, it wasn't him. It could be him, but it wasn't him. Yeah, it's some kind of, I was like, whatever you've done, I've got to stop you. You're getting annoying on me. Okay. Let's see. Remove. I removed him. Yeah, like Charlie Brown, but no, it wasn't Charlie Brown. No, it wasn't Brad Pitt. Why you got to bring Brad into this? His choice of wives is really fucked up, but other than that, why you got to bring it? La 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 la, I can't hear you. Okay, so no, it wasn't Jim Carrey. Charlie Sheen's, actually, I'll tell you something. Charlie Sheen was pretty good looking. I mean, that sounds weird because I never found him good looking, but in person, he's really quite stunning. Not now. This is before 2012. So from like 2005 to 2012, the parties I did where his rap parties, he's a pretty good looking man. Tall, handsome, well built, like he's attractive. His whole demeanor, what he does makes him ugly. But when I saw him, and I didn't like him to begin with. No, Charlie Sheen I was talking about when I did the rap parties for 2.5 Men. He's a pretty good looking man. He does not photograph as well as he is in person. Okay, I don't know who you shared, but all right. Somebody probably put it on there. No, not The Rock. I can't say who it is. Jack Nicholson, self-explanatory. We know, oh my God, Jack Nicholson. My next video is, I'm thinking of The Shining, but my next video, Johnny's back. My next video is going to be on Stanley Kubrick, I think. I think I'm ready to do that one. No, I know what Jack is. I used to have clients of his, women that he hired to perform his violent sex acts with, we'll just put it that way, beat the shit out of them during sex for whatever reason, then paid for their plastic surgery. I had 3 girls like that came out of his roster, and Sheen was getting there at the end too. I had a couple of people that came straight over from Charlie, and that's the women. So Nicholson and Charlie Sheen pretty much alike. I'm tending to think it might be a drug thing, might be a speed thing, it might be all of those things. But I mean, I had working girls come to me that were clients of mine who told me, I think Warren Beatty was the most beautiful man I ever saw in my life when he was younger. I don't know don't know. I don't pay any attention now. John Travolta looks like he's done a lot of naughty things and really, really bad things. Like, I can't look at John Travolta anymore. Oh, yeah, that's hard. I know. It's very hard when someone dies. I can't tell you initials. I'm not doing that. I don't need, there's people on here who will know who it is, and I'm not going to say. But John Travolta, yeah, John Travolta. Tom Cruise seems insane, okay? He just seems like, like I'm insane. I can't even believe anybody works for the guy. I know he's a billionaire. He makes good movies, Mission Impossible, blah, de, blah, blah, blah. And people, I don't know why people think that making money is such a good thing. Maybe people should consider people with huge sums of money just for their personality, not their money. So like if they're good people or not, or whatever, rather than, oh my God, they have money, that kind of thing. Gates, woman, I know, honestly, Kill Gates he looks like my grandmother, not my grandmother. My grandmother would never look like that, but he wears a sweater. It's like he read a book and he's like, how can I be Uncle Billy? What do I need to wear to look like Uncle Billy in your family? Well, Uncle Billy is not threatening, so he wears a nice cashmere sweater and he puts it on and he like has a pencil protector and he talks like he knows something and he makes up nonsense and says absolutely fucking nothing. But yet we defer to him for our medical advice because of course he's a computer expert. So I should be talking to him about what the hell to inject in my body that is my body. Apparently I have a choice with what I eat. I can go through the drive-thru or I can go get fresh food. But I loved Burt Reynolds. Oh my God, did I love Burt Reynolds. Except I don't know why he did the movie Deliverance. I'm still stuck as to why everybody did the movie Deliverance. Deliverance really fucked with my head. I was just like, oh, no. Yeah, I didn't like Deliverance. And then, they were trying to imply everybody in the South was like Deliverance. Yeah, Killy Gates. Well, little Billy Killy Gates. But anyway, little Billy, he has like this little cashmere sweater and he's like, I'm an authority because I own everything. Yeah, no, De Niro I don't like. Deliverance was creepy as shit. I mean, what was that? What was that movie? Why did I need to see it? One of the movies that was one of the most disturbing movies I've ever seen. John made me watch it. Why he made me watch it, I don't know. Squeal like a pig. Yeah. See, that whole thing makes me think they're abusing both people and pigs, and I don't, want to go there. But the one movie, what was that called? It was the one with Rain Man, Dustin Hoffman and Angelina's father. What's his name? Can't think of his name. You know who I mean. Him. No, it wasn't Grease. What's his name? Oh my God, John Voight. Jeez, I'm like, remember Seinfeld and George is like, I just bought John Voight's car, but it's dentist John Voight, not John Voight the actor. You maniac. Okay, so John Voight, and I think it's Dustin Hoffman, and it's like Midnight Cowboy or it's not Midnight Express, it's Midnight Cowboy. And they're like two con men, gay. Yes. How disturbing was that movie? How disturbing was that movie? Oh my God. Seinfeld's always funny. There's always room for Seinfeld. But how disturbing was it? It was so disturbing to me. Like the whole tone of that movie was like off. There's another one with De Niro where there's another movie from the 60s, but you know what? The Deer Hunter flips me out with, what's his name? I know I'm watching all these old movies. I used to watch these old movies. The Deer Hunter with, oh my God. You know who I mean. What the heck is his name? What is his name? What is wrong with me? Christopher Walken talking. Christopher Walken. He's a walk-in. He looks like a walk-in with those bug eyes. He's got a weird ass body too. He's like got this. He's never like been particularly attractive. But the Deer Hunter, where he's playing poker and he's throwing the gun and he's doing the roulette. Oh my God. I cannot even handle that. I can't even handle that. That movie, I was like, no, The Deer Hunter's a really good movie. It's such a good movie because it actually tells you about the post-traumatic stress after a very traumatic event. But when I watch him putting that gun down, picking it up, putting the gun down, picking it up, I'm like, stop already. Because it just is traumatic to me. I watched The Godfather. I didn't really care. I like James Woods a lot, until he dated his friend's daughter, who was 45 years younger than him. And then dumped her when she was 23 or 26. I can't. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? So I can't. Yeah, The Deer Hunter. I can't. Yeah, Christopher Walken was in Pulp Fiction too. Yeah, James Wood. No, well, James Woods, I mean, or James Wood, very, very good very, very great actor. I never saw Eyes Wide Shut. I know what that's about. I never saw it. But James Woods, very good actor. But when he's dating somebody, he was dating his best friend's daughter, and he started dating her when she was 18, and he was 60 or 50 something. And that is an imbalance of power, and the poor young girl, not that I haven't been in those situations, but all of us women have, but the poor young girl, James Woods, okay, somebody was 12 there. Okay, let's talk about psychic hygiene before I get thrown off the internet. Walken made 666 in front of our eyes. I'm sure he did. Richard Gere, I don't know. I watched, what was that movie where he's in the Navy? He's actually quite handsome in that. Looking back, James Woods is Canadian. Don't put him on us. Don't put him on us with our maple syrup and our strong ass woman. Don't tell me, la, 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 he's Canadian. Let's look it up. Oh, I watched the Twilight Zone one with Captain Kirk, where he's like, there's somebody on the wing. An officer and a gentleman. That was kind of cool to rewatch 30 years later or whatever. That was kind of cool. Yeah, I know they say that. Okay, they say that. But, I mean, did he really shove a gerbil up his... I mean, come on. Does that seem reasonable? Would the gerbil not die? I'm just asking. Like, does the gerbil live? Because I don't know why I had to hear that story. Why do I have to even go there with a story? I'm from Canada. Don't hurt me. No, I'm from Canada. I'm looking up James Woods, but I want to see if he's Canadian. But I was watching, speaking of another Canadian, Captain Kirk on the Twilight Zone, where he's like had a nervous breakdown. Gremlin, yeah, he's had a nervous breakdown. I've had several, so I totally get it. He's had a nervous breakdown. He's like, look, there's somebody, and then the captain comes over and goes, we know about it. He's like, oh, you're patronizing me? You don't have to bother. Then they cart him off to the loony bin at the end, but he's right. See, he's right. He's got a psychic perception that others don't. So they did put him in the mental hospital. Okay, James Howard Woods. Born April 18th, 47. All right, so he's right in the age range of men I date, because I date, and marry. I don't date right now, but, if they're... Oh, hopefully this chair isn't going to go. I just heard it crack. See? What the cake did. It cracked my chair. Anyhow, all right, so Johnny was born in 46. James is born in 47. And they're both Aries. I'm partial to Aries. All right, let's see where this bastard was born. No, he was born in Utah, it says. He's not Canadian. It says Vernal, Utah, U.S. They forgot the A, but U.S. Matthew McConaughey. I love Dallas Buyers Club. I love that so much. I love that movie so much. It was very dark and very disturbing, but I loved it so much because it was a true story. So they say. Is it really true? Do we even know? Do we know? We don't know. Gemini and proud. You be a Gemini and proud. Wait, we were going to talk about something else and I just switched it and cracked my chair with my fat ass. I'm just kidding. The chair was broken. Years ago, Keith broke the chair and we glued it back. Now it's cracking. Yeah, Lenny is a Gemini. We love Lenny. I'm not going to say that, but we love him. Okay, now Captain Kirk, I think, was born in Quebec. Any thoughts on angel numbers? None whatsoever. I don't follow numbers like that, but they are angel. Let's see, Aries addict. Oh my God, Aries addict, right? That's all they do. Aries are just like satiate me. Make me feel better. I'm bored. Come on. Yeah, Captain Kirk's in Aries too, but he's Cancer something. Someone told me a story about him on the set of Star Trek. I used to love Spock. Spock was like a robot, so I liked him. And Kirk was like way too like grabby on everybody. Like it was always about Kirk and you got to find a woman. And it's like, good God. And he was cute. Captain Kirk was cute. William Shatner was cute when he was younger. Billy Bob was cute. However, I heard a story about him on set that he used to eat so much in between sets that sometimes, in between filming, that sometimes he could not come back to finish filming because he had like a food addiction. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Because I've become a compulsive popcorn eater since this whole thing. Spock had a rockin' body. Spock was cute, yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about the farting thing with Shatner. William Shatner was really good looking when he was younger. Seriously, but he had to watch his weight because he was a foodie. But I think he's a Cancer rising. Pretty sure he's Cancer rising or Cancer moon. Cancer is always going to eat or not eat. They either have eating disorders or, you know, whatever. But let's look at William Shatner and see what William Shatner natal chart. We'll look at his natal chart and see. Well, I've become that now. See, William Shatner is a Canadian actor, producer and director, screenwriter and singer. He's just pretty much everything. And he's a guy that sees little things on the wing of an airplane and then freaks everybody out. William Shatner, that's what he does. That one scares me because I could actually see that. Denzel was always hot. William Shatner, natal chart. Let's look him. Natal chart. Let's look him up and see what he is. No, I'm not doing Costco popcorn. I don't need big bags of popcorn. Actually, you know what? If you eat 1,000 calories, psychic hygiene. Thank you. I will talk about that in 1 second. Natal chart. I will talk about that. Okay. William Shatner, natal chart. Let's go right here. I never know because sometimes you get different. You're a Libra, but let's see what old Billy Bob here is. Okay. Well, does make sense that he's an Aquarius rising. Somebody was right about the Taurus. I don't know why I thought he was Cancer. Moon in Taurus. So he loved to sit down and eat and wear cashmere and have sex. That's what he likes to do. Thank you so much for that, Lucky Six. Lucky Six should have been voting. Okay, he's got that. He's from Montreal, Quebec. And I'm going to go back one more. I'm going to see if the other place before that one says the same. He was born on 3/22. He is an Aries sun. 1933, I think they said. Wait, let me look this up. 1931. March 22nd, 1931. He's 47 seconds into the sign of Aries. So he'd been a Pisces before, and he's like, let me just put my foot into Aries and like move it forward, right? My grandmother's aide is William Shatner's love child. I'm sure he had a love child. He probably has 10. All these men got love child. Probably the men in our lives got love child. But they don't love the child because they don't go back to the child unless he went back to his child, which I hope he did. Okay. I know there's Cancer somewhere in here. He is a metal goat. That's what Keithy was a metal goat. Okay, so he's an Aries sun, Taurus moon, Aquarius rising. He's 8 degrees. So old Billy Bob here is going to come run into some, Saturn's going to cross his ascendant. There'll be some hell to pay for, but he's like, what, 80 something? Born in 31, whatever that is. I can't add. Yeah, I thought he had something for sure. It's the Taurus moon being, you know, being a Taurus moon, right? That's what it is. He's got a natal. He's got, oh, look at that. And he's got Venus on the ascendant in Aquarius. He's got Venus on the ascendant in Aquarius, which means he's still, let's see, I've been to Canada. I hope to visit. And someday Lucas speaks French. I took my classes in French, but then I don't remember any of it and I ran away, so I stopped. Okay, so thank you for the super chats, all of you guys. Is Lila on here? Where's Lila? Is she on here with Mummy Kenna? I don't know. No, I don't think she is. I think Billy Bob Thornton. Billy Bob. Billy Bob's mother was a psychic. Billy Bob married 2 astrologers. Billy Bob is in the psychic world. Billy Bob is mother of a psychic, and he's a Leo. And he's got the weird food issues too. He's got where he only ate potatoes till he had a heart attack or some damn problem. Okay, so Bill has Saturn in the 12th, Venus on the ascendant, Mercury conjunct the sun, and Moon in Taurus. Pluto conjunct Mars in Cancer. Wouldn't go near him with a 10-foot pole. And Neptune retrograde in Virgo in the 7th. Not really a good marrying type. Just saying. Where is Lila? Is she on here? Grandma Sloan. Oh, Lila. Hi, honey. She's here. I'm like, wait, aren't you supposed to be traveling? Don't say where you're going, but aren't you supposed to be traveling? Rascal Pants. Look, Lila got her hair done. She's so cute. I'm not saying where, when, or how. I'm just saying the rascal got her hair done. So let me show you. Let me pull up the rascal's picture with her cute. Look at this. I had to post it. There's the rascal with her new haircut. Isn't that cute? Look, she's so grown up. She's going on an adventure with her new hairdo. The rascal is. So that's so good. I'm so happy. She's back, Rascal Pants. I love her. She looks just beautiful. She's grown into quite a young woman. She's going to be tall. I know her lip gloss. She's so good. She had on this color nails today. Her nails for her adventure are lime green. She does them herself. What do you all think about having kids in your late 30s? Have your kids in your late 30s. Men do it all the time. Why wouldn't you? If your body can do it and you want to do it, why would you not do it? She is a happy child. She lives a pretty good life, that little rascal. She got lots of lovely people looking after her. She does well. Ouija board, no. Well, you can use it if you want to. I don't think it matters much. I don't think it, I mean, your intention, my mother had me at 42. Yeah, well, my mother adopted me at 40. It's not the same as having, but she had my brother at like 42, 41 or 42. And my dad was in his 50s. So men do it all the time because they can. I think if your body works in your 30s, I mean, why wouldn't it work? Why couldn't you? You might be smarter. I'd have been a much better mother at that point. I had 3 kiddos after the age of 35. I'd have been so much of a better mother. But if I had my kids in my 30s, John would have been in his late 60s, so that would have been good. So we had Keithy when John was 51. So that was pretty late for him. You had your son at 37. Yeah, Dwight Yoakam. I don't think much about Dwight Yoakam. Okay, so let's think. I had one of those mothers. I think they're hideous. I'm going to have twins when I turn. Oh, goody. Yeah, 39 is still good. I mean, I know people in their 40s. My mom had me at 41 after having 4 sons. Well, she had to hold out for a daughter. I mean, you can't just have all boys. You need some lipstick and some, you know. That's why Lila's so fun in my life, because she likes all the girl things that I wasn't allowed to do with my boys. Yeah, okay, so Cancer Men, Jason is one. Enough said. I had my kids at 36, 38, and 40. I had my kids at 24 and 29. No, 24 turning 20. Hold on. I turned 25. No, I had Jason at 24, and I was 28 when I had Keith. 28 turning 29. Something like that. I have to think. Yeah, 28 when I had Keith. So I had both of those. I hope you know your real father. Why not? Look into it. I had twins, but I'm not so cute. Okay, well, you're cute. You had twins. I had mine at 18, 21, 23, and 26. He did what they do. John had his kids at 19, 20. At age 19, his daughter. At age 20, his son. And then we met in his 40s. So then he had Jason when he turned 47 and Keithy when he turned 51. So he had them like you all the way along. God, I keep turning this off and it keeps going. Why does it keep making noises, this phone? It's making me crazy. I keep turning it down and it just keeps going back up. Okay, psychic hygiene before I go on another tangent. Psychic hygiene. What is psychic hygiene? Okay, 17 and 19 is way too young. Isn't it though? Yes, it is. Yeah, well, Lila's mom had her, I guess Kenna was 17, and she's been a good mom. She's a good mom. Yes, selenite is awesome. Kenna's a really good mom, and she had Miss Rascal real young. And she had Rascal, and she's done real good, and it must have been scary, because it was scary for me, and I had my wits about me, but I'd be so much a better mother right now, but my body doesn't work that way. So what kind of a trick on this planet is that? It's like, I'm good in the head now. I'm not like all crazy manic and, nutty. I'm not selfish anymore. So now I can't have children. But when I was a selfish bitch, I had my kids. It's ridiculous. Recently bought black salt. Good. Yeah, Ken is beautiful. She's done a really wonderful job. We aren't all bad, but the good girls never get that chance, just the fake ones. All right, here we go with psychic hygiene. Here we go. Psychic hygiene is exactly like what it sounds like, hygiene. So people who don't brush their teeth end up with cavities. People who eat too much sugar. People who don't watch their nutrition end up with kind of damaged bodies, okay, if you will. So their body hygiene isn't as good. If you eat a bunch of junk like beer and you smoke cigarettes and you whatever you do, eat potato chips, and you don't eat healthy, your body hygiene kind of gives off moonstone. Oh my God, there you go. Moonstone. I have my moonstone ring. I have Keithy's ring on, and I have my turquoise on. So psychic hygiene presents itself exactly. Yeah, no, they smell bad. So psychic hygiene presents itself exactly. Now I'm stripping down again. Oh my God. Okay. Psychic hygiene is exactly like what it sounds like. The first thing is you have to keep your thoughts clear in your head, because everything you say to yourself, so when people tell you to think as if, behave like you are, right? So you have to think as if you have a good mindset, you have a positive outcome. So think in a positive way. If you get up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I'm a fugly bitch and I'm never going to be anything, then that is kind of a form of beating yourself up, and it allows negative energy psychically to connect to your soul. So if you are actually worried about it, you have to keep your body hygiene up, your body vitamins up. You have to eat properly. People think, oh, if you drink, if you smoke, it's okay. No, you have to keep your body like a fortress. You can do things in moderation, of course, but psychic hygiene involves keeping the self strong, exercising, de-stressing in nature. So you have to actually go out in nature, absorb the energy from things that are not man-made. So put it that way, the ocean, the beach, the mountains, wherever it is, to absorb what is not made by man, electrical, because we're all lights and electricity and go, 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 and all of those things. So you need to do that. Another way to do that is if you're on your lunch hour and you can't get out and run up a mountain, barefoot outside, exactly. You have to learn how to breathe properly to get your immune system up, because when your immune system is up, you will learn to feel the energy around you. So if you build your immune system, if you guys know about, do you guys know about Wim Hof method? He's the crazy Swedish guy or Nordic guy, whatever he was. And he started, have you ever looked into him? Yes, he runs up the mountains barefoot, but he teaches breath work. And the breath work that he teaches, it's different versions of different meditative breath work, but he teaches us to strengthen the body because, oh, Dutch, thank you. I'm like Swedish, Dutch, Norwegian, whatever. Thank you. But he starts doing this, and he kind of found it into his life as a way of handling grief in his life. Because any kind of negative energy, if you run around in anger, there's always a purpose for anger though, because anger promotes action. So in order to get rid of these things, you have to elevate your body to where you don't want to lower yourself into those energies. So for example, my psychic hygiene includes, I had a client phone up and they got mad at me because they couldn't find my phone number to phone in for the reading, even though when you purchase the reading, it's on the initial email. And they started like with the attitude of yelling. And so psychically, I shut it down. That's it. Shut it down. I won't entertain that. I'm not reading you. Here's your money back. Get away from me. So psychic hygiene includes surrounding yourself with what brings you happiness or peacefulness or whatever. The other literal ways you should in your life, after you've been outside, okay, in your day-to-day life, probably shower before you go to bed to get the energy off you. All you have to do is put a little bit of salt in your bath, some kind of a salt scrub, Epsom salt, pink salt, black salt, doesn't matter, whatever you want to bath with, and do it, mix it with coconut oil and just scrub it on your body and watch it go down the drain. Okay, don't soak in it. Cold showers work too, but do it that way. The Asian cultures take their shoes off, so do the Canadians when they walk in a house. That's because we have a bunch of slush and ice when we come in. But the reason for that is you've been out walking on the streets, and the feet are conductors for psychic energy. So what you do when you walk is you pick up everybody that walked before you on the ground. That is why I do not walk barefoot. I do not walk barefoot on the sidewalks. I will on the grass, but not on the sidewalks. So you absorb, okay? Is someone correcting my speaking? Are you guys trying to bug me by doing that? Just humor me the way I speak, okay? It is the way it is. So you do those things. So when you take your shoes off, when you walk in a house, you are actually taking that energy and pushing it back. You're leaving it by the front door. That's what you're doing. You're actually stopping people's energy from coming into your house. It's also good to clean your front door. Now, I had somebody that had a negative energy in their bedroom or in their house. And no, somebody was like correcting it for me. It was like, stop correcting me, you people. I hate grammaric Nazis. I'm not supposed to say that word either, those people, because I don't care. However, if you want to stop something going around your bed, so when you sleep, if you circle your bed with salt, they're not going to cross the salt. Sounds very weird, but these are little things. Also, elevating yourself energetically with chimes, sound bowls. I come in a room, I use, chimes. I'm trying to think. Gongs. I use gongs. You open that energy up so you don't allow it in, just like you weatherproof your house. You must always remain in some sort of prayer. If you feel like you're dealing with negative energy, it's time for the jacket to go on again. If you're dealing with negative energy, you want to focus on the prayer element of it so that you can actually, thank you, Christy, for that. All of you, when I see it, thank you so much. Yeah, ring bells, chimes, crystal bowls, whatever it is, that's what you do. And you must at all costs have peace in your life. You have to stop. You can sage a house, you can burn candles, you can carry crystals on you. My studio is, I have seen it, wait. Yeah, you have to, with that, put salt around your bed. You can put salt around your door. You can cleanse, you can do that. But most importantly, it's what you let into your mind and what you allow. Fear will bring in negative energy. We're all afraid of something at some point. Palo Santo is better. I don't necessarily like the smell of it. Jason likes it better. But I like the smell of, I don't like the smell of either one. They all smell like dirty socks. But it's a combination of things. Vitamins are important. The way you carry yourself is important. The way that you keep your body. So the food that you eat that gives you, oh my God, wipe the front door with vinegar. Very good. I forgot about the vinegar. Also, another thing, lavender and vinegar, rose oil and lavender in all of the vents around your house. So when there's, air conditioning vents or heat vents, lavender and rose oil through the vents to get away the angry energy in the house. Spray it with a spray bottle in there because anger sits in the dark. All of the sinks in your house, very good with the vinegar. Put vinegar down your sinks. Well, wild animals, are you going into the jungle? If you're going into the jungle, maybe you should fear them. Go in a Jeep and have a gun with you in case they attack. But put vinegar down all the sinks, the toilets, the sinks. You can do bleach. Bleach clears things. Bleach is a very harsh chemical way of doing it. But don't use lavender then, just use the rose oil. Use vinegar too. Vinegar down the sinks, though, clears the negative energy. You don't always have to put bleach down your sink. So vinegar does it. These are all the things you can do, but it's not enough. Black salt is great. You use black salt usually when you're burning candles in order to balance when you're trying to clear. Always remember, when you clear, you must cleanse. So if you're trying to remove negative energy, you must cleanse if you're working with candles. So you're working with, a candle to remove negativity, and you have to bring in one to cleanse at the same time. It's both of those things. Vinegar in the bath is great. Very good. I've never, you can make black salt with charcoal, white salt and charcoal. You can do that. That's what I think. Black, how strong is sage? It smells like socks to me. Dirty socks in the gym locker room. Not that I sniff socks, but if I did sniff socks, they'd smell like sage. You can make your own black salt. Yeah, I think they use, I believe they use charcoal, right? Don't they? I think they do. Yeah, you can use bleach. Bleach is a quick way, but vinegar is a organic bleach. It doesn't matter, white or rye. It doesn't matter. You don't have to get that specific, the bleach. But once you get in the habit of doing this, cedar smells good. I like cedar too. Once you get in the habit of doing this, you will build up hygiene, so to speak. So when you brush your teeth every day, it's highly unlikely you're not going to brush your teeth. So you're not going to forget to do it. So to bath, to cleanse, to pray in your way, crystals, to think positive. So that's what you need to do, I think. And now everybody uses it. Okay, I don't know what that is. Black tourmaline is excellent. Black tourmaline is very, how thick of salt? It doesn't matter, just a line of salt around the bed. Pine is excellent. Pine trees, pine cones, pine oil, pine everything. Pine is great. Pine, pine, pine. Triple earth sign. I'm triple fire. Who feels like a water? When you have sage, when you have sage, you can open your windows and doors. When you clear with sage, you clear the smoke around there. You go around the frames. Everybody sages differently. Everybody does it differently. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. But remember this, keep your space clean. If you saw what was behind me in the camera, you would die laughing. Keep your space clean. Keep your energy clean. Keep everything clean so that you don't attract negativity. Now, depression, mind-altering substances used on a continuum, all of these things bring about negative charges into your life. And you cannot help anything that's going on. Yeah, you can't get distracted. You cannot help anything that's going on right at the moment, meaning like right at the moment that it's happening, but you can change. Selenite is excellent. Selenite is a crystal along with amethyst. Neither one of them need to be cleaned. Okay, they don't ever need to be cleaned. Selenite by your front door blocks negative energy. I have it by my front door. I have it behind me. I have it in my bedroom. I have it everywhere I go. I give selenite to everybody. Everybody, because it cleans and never safe with closed windows. Yeah, well, because the energy stays when you get PMDD. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, you guys. I have a husky dog. I'm happy. Let's see. What does selenite look like? Well, it's behind me. Where is it? It's right there by that. It's right there. Can you see it right there? That's selenite. I have it in a bowl. I have it in squares. I have it in, there's little pieces. You can get little pieces for like 50 cents. So you can get selenite. You can carry it on you. Tourmaline is excellent. The white one, that's selenite. And it's spelled with an S, and it's selenite, and it's absolutely, it's by my Buddha. It's where by my front door. I always put it by my front door. So it cleanses you when you walk in and it cleanses you when you walk out, because I had so many clients in my house for 30 years, people in and out of my house all day long. So who knows what they're bringing in with you. Remember that too. Remember that when you go to places like graveyards, there's little hitchhikers that like to come home with you. So I have like rosemary and citrus spray behind my back if I have to go to a graveyard, because they just hitchhike. There's certain energies that haven't gone on, or they stay around the astral level around graveyards. And when you go there, they're like, oh, look shiny. Let me go with that one. And they come to your house. They travel. You got sweetgrass, perfect. But you just have to make it a mindset. You get up in the morning. I don't know what you do in the morning. The first thing I do, I don't brush my teeth, because if I brush my teeth, then I'll get on my computer, then I won't exercise, and I'll think about having cake. So I run right out the door and I get coffee, and that's the first thing I do. So my hygiene mentally, physically, and psychically is to exercise immediately when I wake up. The second I wake up, I'm out the door. That is why I don't have my first coffee in the house, because I run out the door to get it. It's my way. If I get coffee, then I'm in the car, dressed and ready to exercise. So that's how I trick myself. Once I'm out the door, and then I have my rituals, if you will, for hygiene when I'm running. So there's certain things I do and certain things I think. Now you can do moving meditations when you're running. Plants, well, that's what I'm saying. Plants are natural, therefore they recirculate the energy around you. That's why I go outside. God forbid someone drops. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. But that's what I do. I go outside and I'm immediately doing that. Let's see. I stop sleeping when eating. Oh, I'm a sleep eater. I think I get up and eat in the middle of the night. Dogs are happy because their running is lonely. Yeah, I don't wait for anybody to do anything with me because it's up to me to take care of myself. That's my mindset, and I love running. It is a solitary thing. It's a sport that you get better yourself or you get worse yourself. So I do it myself, but I love it. It's something I enjoy, and I've done it my entire life, every single day. So it's a habit. It's habitual, like brushing your teeth. Yeah, running is your crack. I thought you were going to say the crack in your ass. Running is my crack. Exactly. I love it, and it does balance me. Suddenly when I've run, I'm like, oh my God, I've run. I'm done. Now I can do anything. Okay, don't like running, no more. We'll do something else. But you have to take care of your physical body for psychic hygiene, because the more out of whack your body is, the more extreme, the more things that you do, okay, the more things that you do to corrupt the body's energy paths, the more problems you have with things attaching to those energy paths. So what you want to do is you want to keep your energy of the self strong. You want to keep it harnessed and strong. So you want to balance it. I do that with acupuncture. So I go 2 times a month to acupuncture. I am now doing chiropractic, which I don't normally do because they scare me. But my guy doesn't scare me, but they do scare me, and that's what I do. Shungite in the water, no fluoride in toothpaste or mouthwash, and that's what I do. That's like how I do it. I pray selenite by all the doors, and there you go. Yeah, selenite everywhere. Put the selenite out. It's the best thing ever. Yeah, I like the chiropractor because, yeah, acupuncture helps everything. It helps with everything. I balance it. It balances, and it just balances energy. Energy gets stagnant. Water in a bowl gets stagnant. The ground gets stagnant. Things get stagnant. So you always want, boxing is great. Anything that gets you moving, is a form of psychic hygiene. Wait, oh my God. Yes, you can do it. So psychic hygiene involves several components, literally not allowing negative things to come around you. However, just like people go to the mall, there's going to be negative things coming around them. That's going to happen. So negative things will be there, and you will have to deal with them. That's true. So when negative things come in, you need to be prepared. You need to be strong and focused. Act as if. Oh, quad skate sounds fun. Act as if. So that's why doing certain things like covering one's face, acting as if one is sick, is not a good thing, because you are acting as if you have something. So that's like acting like you're limping. Acting, you know, when a dog lifts its leg up and it's like, I'm limping, I'm hurt, and then when you turn around, it's like running all over, but it wants you to feel sorry for it, so it lifts its leg up. That's what you're doing. Don't do that. Be authentic and speak your truth. That also helps carry with it strength, because understand, psychic hygiene, there are things that can attack you, but when you're talking day-to-day people, psychic hygiene involves the strength of mind and the strength of constitution of your energy, because we're going to run into things outside every day. There's all kinds of crazy things, right? We're going to run into them. So how do you handle those situations? What do you do? How do you handle them? Oh, plantar fasciitis. Okay, so plantar fasciitis. I've struggled with that. I told you my story. Oh my God, I thought I had bone cancer. Oh my God, it hurt so much. Every time I got out of bed, I was sure I had bone cancer. Okay, so plantar fasciitis is a shortening of the fascia in the feet. So what you want, meaning the bands that go under there, I think that's what they're called. So what you want to do is there's these things you can buy. They got like bumps on them, and you kind of massage your feet on them. The thing that I did, because it's inflammation, the thing that I did is I did it. I'm sorry. After dealing with it for 3 years, I got cortisone shot up my foot, in the middle of my foot, took down the inflammation, and I never had a problem since. I do have feet problems at times, but yeah, no, you have to actually like get the feet to stretch, because the ligaments are short. Plantar fasciitis means you don't have flexibility in the feet and there's inflammation. That's actually what it means, my understanding of it. So there you go. I wash with Himalayan salt, always sage, anything bought new or used. Yeah, I'm pretty lazy on that at times. All right, you guys. I must. Arnica for inflammation. Oh my God, that hurts so flipping bad. Yeah, I hate plantar fasciitis. I do have to watch because I run so much. So like this morning, my feet, the bottom of my toes hurt. I grip the ground. It depends what shoes I'm wearing. Depends. I love to run like a mad woman. So yeah, we must improve our bust. Yeah, that's it. I don't know about all diseases, dis-ease has combinations in the physical and the spiritual. So of course, let's see, losing 350 pounds. Well, no, you're not going to lose all of it. You just start off with losing a pound. Don't go to the end of it. Just 1 foot in front of the other, 1 pound at a time. And I know it's discouraging, but 1 pound at a time. And I think you can do it. I get stabbing pain. I hate that. Let's see. Yes, my toes get raw. Literally no skin on the ball. I know when you run, that's what happens to me. It's like, oh my God, my feet. And then they recover. Then the next day I go out and I'm like, they're not going to hurt. And then when I'm coming back down, I'm like, fuck. That's what happens. I don't run on cement, just so you know. Veiny feet. I don't think that should affect your running. What do you recommend people do? Wait, why? Yeah, no one's taking my temperature. Get away from me with that before I slap you in the face. Can you imagine like 10 years ago? What is that? What is that, honestly? Okay, so you have to get your body alkaline, okay? You have to get your body alkaline. So if your body runs acidic, that's going to cause inflammation. So you have to get it. Can you read anyone who has passed? Yes, I can, but I'm not reading right now. Probably going to open back up around the end of the month. Alkaline, exactly. Let's see, I have bulging vein on the bottom of my foot and it hurts. Okay, maybe you should talk to somebody about that. Apple cider vinegar. Oh my God, apple cider vinegar. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It should be, I thought I blocked you. Ugh, I can't block them. They get back on. I don't know how to do it. All right, you guys, I am signing out. This was just a rambling session of nonsense so I don't get kicked off of this platform for now. Walking, running, any kind of movement is good. Yes, offer your wrist for temperature. But why am I offering anything? It's none of your business. If I'm ovulating, my temperature's up higher. If I'm not, what if you run low and your temperature? So what if you run 4 degrees low and on that day your temperature is normal, but it's high for you, okay? What? I've got to get rid of you. You bug the crap out of me. So, I mean, trolls. Okay. That's the psychic protection, but it's actually about keeping the self protected. You can't really stop people from trying to fuck with you, but you have to keep yourself protected. And building your own strength is extremely important, I feel. All right, you guys, peace out. My eyes are bugging out of my head. It's time for me to wash all of this off my face, even though I love to sleep with it on because I'm that lazy. Don't let them distract you. I get distracted. I know the trolls. It's like, I don't understand trolls. Like, why don't you get a life? Go get laid, get a girlfriend, eat some cake, whatever it is you do. Why don't you go do that? Right? Please go do that. Stop bugging me. They don't really bug me, but it's like, wow, okay, weirdos. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back. I'm going to be back with a sensible video. I promise. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have good practice talking to yourself well. Put 1 foot in front of the other. If you have a shit ton of weight to lose, don't worry about that. Just 1 foot in front of the other. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. Okay.